So as I mentioned earlier, Vegas Pro will generate .veg or veg files as their project file, as opposed to the VF files that Movie Studio creates. And in fact, you can open the VF files from Movie Studio in Vegas Pro. Unfortunately, you can't go the other way around and open veg files in Movie Studio. But these project files are actually very small files. They don't contain any of your media. They simply are a description of your project. In other words, what media is in use, where it is on the timeline, what you've done to edit it, what effects there are, all that stuff. That's just all the information the project file contains. Now, as we're working, it's a really good idea to keep actually separate versions of the project as the project grows and grows and gets more complicated. So let's say we've got this 3 clips file, and I've done a lot of editing, I've moved things around, and perhaps I want to go off on a certain direction editing wise here, but I want to be able to come back to the state it's in case that all doesn't work out. Or maybe just for security, in case something goes corrupt, I want to have another version of that file to come back to, because if you keep saving over the same file name, it's going to overwrite the last one you had. So instead of, as you're working, just clicking on Save, which would just overwrite the last version of the file with the same name, and you can do that very easily while you're editing by hitting the Control and S keys together. Let's go to Save As, and let's call this 3clips.01, because I expect there to be 99 or fewer versions of this. If there are more than 99, I would probably name it .001, just so the computer keeps track of those in order. And there you go. So now we have .01 as a version we can always come back to.